Giles. Joe Giles. Maybe you heard me. I got my ads up in bulletin boards all over town. Finders Keepers Detective Agency. You lose it, we find it. We means me. I got this time to find things. Lost glasses, lost car keys, and lost socks. Excuse me. Finders Keepers Joe speaking.
Is this the guy who finds lost things?
Yes.
Great, I just lost a game of tic-tac-toe. Do you think you can find it?
I get a lot of that. The fact is, it's been a while since my last case. Mostly I've been hanging around my mom and dad in my office. Well, actually it's my mom and dad's office, waiting for a client. Sometimes, when the phone's no help, I turn on the TV and try the news.
Next, royalty in Riverton. Princess Veronica comes to town. News 4's Mike McIntosh is live at the Riverton Inn.
Oh, that's right. Princess of some grand duchy or other is in town to dedicate a museum. Actually, this is a big deal. We must never get celebrities in Riverton.
This is Mike McIntosh at the Riverton Inn, where Princess Veronica has just arrived with her entourage. I'll see if I can ask her a few questions. Princess Veronica.
Yes, how do you do?
Princess, how are you enjoying your visit to our country so far? How do you think of our customs, our music, our shopping malls? What do you think of American food?
Well, I'm enjoying my visit, but I have been kept very busy attending to my duties as my country's representative.
She needs to get out more.
As for American food, I'm sorry to say I have, what is the phrase, lost my appetite, but I hope to find it soon so that I can enjoy some of your delicious hot dog and apple pie. Thank you.
I turn off the TV. I stand up. Suddenly, I know what I have to do. It will be the greatest challenge of my career. I, Joe Giles, Rivertown's smartest detective, will find Princess Veronica's appetite. I'm in luck. When I arrive in the Rivertown Inn, there's the princess sitting in the lobby surrounded by photographers. I make my move and present my card. Unfortunately, this lady gets in the way.
I'll take that.
Is it another reporter, Mrs. Bibby?
I can't tell. What's Finders Keepers?
Just what it says, ma'am. You lose it, we find it. Well, actually, I do. My name is Giles, Joe Giles. And I understand you lost something very important, Princess.
I have?
Yes, I believe you said you lost your appetite, and I would consider it to be an honor and a privilege to find it for you, at no cost, of course.
Young man, either you have no manners at all or a very bad sense of humor. In any case, Princess Veronica has a dinner to get ready for in 2 hours.
Oh dear, I wish I were a bit hungrier.
You see, this is the serious. We can't waste any time, Princess. Please tell me, if you can, where were you when you lost your appetite?
Of all the ridiculous...
No, I can tell you exactly where I was. I was in a limousine coming in from the airport. I happened to glance out the window and see a billboard. It said, "Have you had your mush today?" I've always had a great disliking for mush. It was then that I lost my appetite.
I know that billboard, Princess. I'll need your help. Would you be willing to go on a little expedition?
All right, young man, this has gone far enough. As Princess Veronica's chaperone, I must insist.
Actually, I would enjoy seeing a bit more of America, Mrs. Bibby. And we do have a few hours, and of course she'll come too.
There you go.
Well, I suppose the fresh air might do you good. You are looking a little pale. Very well. But 2 hours, young man, not a second longer.
Lead the way, Mr. Giles.
So here we are, me and the Princess and Mrs. B, riding along in the Princess's limo. I've never been in a limo before. It's amazing.
Who on earth are you talking to?
Nobody. It's just something detectives do. Say, Princess, would you happen to have a paper and a pen?
Yes, in the writing desk, first row on the right.
Wow, gold markers and Boss stationery. Here you go, Princess. I want you to draw a picture of your appetite.
Excuse me?
Now I know he's balmy.
Don't think about it. Just draw what you think your appetite looks like. Real quickly.
It's just an expression to lose your appetite. It's a figure of speech.
I know. Interesting brown hair.
Here we are, kids. Corner Washington, 14th.
Let's just hope the trail's been gone cold. Leo, meet us here in 2 hours.
You got it, Chief.
Okay, here's the billboard where you lost your appetite, Princess. Better not look up. Now the first thing to do is ask ourselves, where would I go if I were a runaway appetite?
Somewhere delicious, I suppose.
Exactly. Like, for instance, that Pizza Palace over there. The Napoli Pizza Palace.
Is pizza delicious?
You're kidding me. You've never eaten pizza before?
Not to my knowledge.
Don't blame me. I don't make up the menus.
Follow me.
We have an order for pickup.
Goodbye, my friends. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Hey Mario, look who's back.
Who? Her? No, wait, that's not her.
Sure it is. So Sugar, did you make up your mind? What will be, the pepperoni or the black olive?
Are you talking to me?
Well, of course, Sugar.
I believe you've confused me with someone else.
See? I told you so. This one looks entirely different. Different hair, different clothes.
And I'm telling you, I never forget a face.
Wait a minute. Is this the person you saw?
Yeah, that's her. You definitely captured the brown hair and the white beret. Now that you mention it, you do look alike.
I've got it. That was your twin sister, right?
I believe I need
Quick, a
some-
glass of water.
Listen, Boy Wonder, if you think this is a practical joke, you'll be running around trying to find your head.
This other girl you saw. How did she act? Do you have any idea where she went?
Well, for the longest time, she was just standing in the door, sniffing the aromas. Then she started turning all of her pockets inside out. Looking for change, I guess.
Poor kid, I was going to give her a slice of pizza, but she just kind of growled and took off. That way, toward the mall.
The mall?
Is that bad?
I don't know. So far, she kept herself under control. I'm not sure what a runaway appetite would do when she's in a food cart surrounded by a dozen restaurants.
We better hurry. Mrs. Bibby, let's go.
Will someone kindly explain to me what's going on?
You know, for a day when we haven't had many customers, it's been pretty busy.
How could this happen? I've never heard of an appetite getting up and walking away before.
Hey, you're a princess, I'm a detective. Weird stuff like that is good like us.
Well, look who it is, Mr. Finders Keepers himself. How's it going, kid? Find any lost kitty cats lately?
No, sir, are you out on a call?
A regular junior crime stopper, isn't he? Yeah, we're answering a code 12, disturbing the peace.
Sounds dangerous.
Not really. Seems as though someone's been bothering people in the food court.
Running around, sniffing people's plates, making weird yum-yum noises. Last stomach rumbling I ever heard. Then someone offered her french fries, she took off.
Oh, the poor thing. Don't worry, miss. Well, say, it's the princess and the chaperone, isn't it? Giles, I don't recall anyone appointing you tour guide.
Well, not to worry, Sheriff. It was my decision. I wanted to find someone who can offer the princess a young person's point of view.
I see. Well, that's okay then. Fine young man, our Joe here, he'll make a crackerjack detective someday.
Thank you, sir. I owe you one.
Never mind that. We've got to find the princess's appetite before she disturbs someone else's peace.
Maybe she's still in the mall. Come on!
Wait. She's my appetite. I'll lead the way. This way.
What makes you so sure she went this way?
I can't explain it. I just know.
I want to go swimming! I already told you can't go in the fountain! No, fair. That girl gotta go in.
That was a no-no. You remember the security man running after her?
Sounds like your appetite was here, alright. Maybe she was still trying to cool off a little. Now where?
That's easy. Follow the wet sneaker prints.
Hey, you're right. She did leave tracks. Where did Princess Veronica go?
She's way ahead of you, halfway up the escalator.
Oh, great. Now I lost the princess and her appetite.
Maybe that was young lady saw her.
Excuse me? Did you happen to notice a girl who looks sort of like a princess? Who's chasing after a girl with curly white hair and a white beret? Only if you look closely, they have the same face.
I think they ran that way.
Thanks. Oh no, I was afraid of that.
What's wrong?
There's only one place in that direction, the multiplex. The Princess and Her Appetite could be in any of 6 different movies.
Well, Mr. Giles, you're the detective. Which movie do you think they went to?
Let's see. Search for the Delicious, Willy Wonka Factory, Chocolate Factory, Jaws.
James and the Giant Peach, the Apple Dumpling Gang, and the Creature That Ate Philadelphia. They all sound like they'd appeal to an appetite.
I think that came from the Creature That Ate Philadelphia.
She tried to eat my popcorn.
She tried to eat mine too. It was awful.
What, the popcorn?
No, the creature. She's the one who eats Philadelphia, right?
I don't know, but these are amazing special effects.
Look, there she is again, up on the stage by the movie screen.
Alright everybody, the situation is under control. I repeat, the situation is under control.
Come on down off the stage now. No one is going to hurt you.
Hungry!
I understand that, but you can't just help yourself to other people's food, can you? Now, I'm going to ask you one more time, very nicely, to come on down off the stage.
Hungry!
Can't you see you're scaring her?
Veronica!
Princess, I'm going to have to ask you to stay out of this.
Actually, Sheriff, the princess and that girl are sort of related to each other. Isn't that right, Miss Booth?
Yes, they are extremely close, Sheriff. Don't worry, I'm sure the princess can deal with this situation.
See? I've got a big tub of popcorn. We're going to share it. Don't be afraid. It's delicious. It's got real butter, and it's hot too. Try some.
Yummy.
Okay folks, the excitement's over. Go get your refunds at the box office.
Man. Nice job, Princess. You make a first-class negotiator. Now, where's your friend? It's okay. She's safe and sound. I sent her home. You did what? But that's interfering with a police procedure. Princess, your cousin violated a Code 12, a Code 28, and a possible Code 81. Fisk, search them all. Princess, I'm afraid I'm going to have to... What? Oh, right. International incident. Highly embarrassing. The mayor will not be pleased. Well, we don't want to spoil the relations between our two countries, do we? Okay, Sheriff. Here, I better not spoil my appetite now that I've got it back. Oh, sure, whatever you say. Can I give you folks a ride?
We'll settle for a police escort.
Thanks for finding my appetite, Mr. Giles.
That's Joe, Princess. And you're really one who found her. I just found the trail.
That's Veronica, Joe. Let's call it a team effort. Will you be my guest at the museum dinner?
Glad to, Veronica. I just have to do one more thing. Well, I guess that closes the book on the Runaway Appetite. It had a little of everything. Movies, pizza, royalty, and for finders keepers, it was a double success. Not only did I find an appetite, I found a friend.
Come on, Joe, let's go.